Alright, what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today, I obviously haven't uploaded for the past, I think it's it might be a week now, but I thought it was 6 days or so. In the background I've got some gameplay from MWR, because I said like I'd upload some different things every now and then, and this is one of those things. Essentially, I just wanted to let you all know like what I was doing the past like 6 days. Essentially, I've been doing a lot of like school related, well, not school, like you could call it college, I guess, college related stuff. I've also been doing like a lot of like outside activities. It sounds really weird, like, because no one who goes out a lot would call it an activity, an outside activity. I don't go out a lot, so that's why I called it an outside activity. I've been going out a bit more. I've been sort of doing some stuff outside a bit more. I've been also playing Xbox, like I've been playing MWR on the one. The gameplay in this video that you'll be seeing is actually, I definitely got, I got not an achievement, I got a challenge called where's my nuke or something. Like I went 28-0 on domination. We was doing like there's a thing that people do to rank up on MWR, and essentially what you do is you get about 5 or 6 people. You party up with 5 or 6 people, and essentially you'll just go into domination and wait until you get shipment, and you'll just play shipment only, and it's just a really quick way of ranking up. I've been doing that on Xbox for the past, maybe we started doing it a couple of weeks ago, and we just stopped doing it entirely, like us together. And then obviously double XP came out, and so yeah, I started doing this on double XP, and so I believe right now I am prestige. I'm not too sure what level I am. I know I'm prestige 3 rank. I think I'm ranked like 17 or 18. I'm actually just loading up MWR right now just to check, but I'm pretty sure I'm like level 17, prestige 3. But yeah, so I've been playing MWR. I've been playing FIFA as well on the Xbox One. Last time I was on my J tag was probably 5. Oh no, actually it was on Monday. It was no, wait, not Monday, Wednesday. It was on Wednesday. So however long ago that was, 5 days ago, maybe. I think it was about 5 days ago. That was, the last time I was on my JTAG. So I haven't been on my JTAG for a while. That's, another reason for it. I've been getting gym. I've been doing a couple of bits and bobs, here and there. And, yeah, so obviously I do expect to upload still. I just thought I'd mention it. I'm not like, it was almost like the perfect timing, but like the worst timing, like for all these things to go on. I said like, yeah, I'm gonna carry on uploading, and then like load of things just popped up, and I had to do all these different things. And so yeah, I think that's really it. I've got quite a bit of gameplay left. What I might do is I thought I'd just sort of get a bit of info out there. It's not even info, it's more like just sort of small updates, but I'm not going to call it updates. I just thought I'd share some intel, I guess. Yeah, so I expect to be playing MWR on the one, because MWR is a wicked game. Personally, the thing that's really strange about the game is actually that when I'm playing it, and when I see screenshots, like I'll be looking on the internet, let's say I'm like sitting there watching YouTube videos, whatever, and I see a thumbnail, I'll be like, oh, that looks like COD 4. But like, I'll be thinking in my head, that's like clickbait, because they're using the COD 4 image as the MWR image, like, if that makes sense. Like, they're trying to say like they have an image from COD 4, but then I'll realize it's not actually COD 4. The thumbnail is actually on MWR, and so the game is such a sick game, and it literally brings everything into the game, like COD 4, like the original, but from other CODs. Like, there's so many things that I really like about it, and there's definitely a few things that could be fixed 100%, but it's a really good game. It literally felt like, when I first got the game, it felt like I was playing a new game entirely, and now every time I look at it, I'm like, this is COD 4. Like, this is actually COD 4. It's such a strange thing, But yeah, like on a level, it's proper good. It's a really good game. Everything works pretty much the same as it was on COD 4. The only things that I could think of, well, not the only things, because they're quite big elements of the game, but obviously the glitches aren't the same as what they were before. You can still do stuff within the map, but I wouldn't really consider the stuff in the map glitches, as back then, for example, on the map Ambush, you can actually get into the map. Like, that was meant to be there. Like, all that stuff in the map, I'm assuming 100% was meant to be there, as there are no barriers in that map, and you can actually jump up to certain areas in that map. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know, like, the bits in the middle of Ambush, you can like run around, jump on top of bits and bobs, whereas like getting out of maps, that would be, considered glitches, and so they're no longer in the game. I'm sure that there are actual glitches within the game, but haven't been discovered yet. But totally different glitches to what there were on COD 4. Obviously they would have all been patched, but yeah, on a sort of a overlook of the whole game, if you haven't got the game, it's a definite must-have. It's really good. If you've never played COD 4 itself, you might not necessarily, you'll still like it as a game, but you won't really remember it. I literally just completed the campaign a couple of days ago on MWR. Amazing. The campaign was as I remembered it. There was a few things that I was like, oh, I thought that was new into the game, like I thought they just added that into the game. Turns out I must have just forgotten about them in the actual COD 4 campaign. But it's an amazing game. Honestly, it's an amazing game. What I would like to see from the developers, but not just the developers, from Xbox themselves, I'd love to actually see them like have an MW2 like remastered. If they were to do that, that'd be amazing. Don't really care for MW3 remastered. It's just not really, it wasn't really my game, but I'm sure that maybe they might do that. And I'd also like to see backwards compatible for COD 4 and MW2. Just because it would make the game so much more fun. If they were to do updates on MW2, when I say updates on MW2, let's say they did do a backwards compatible for MW2 and COD 4, it'd be nice to see them actually update the games for Xbox 360 and like patch all of the mods and hacks, I guess you could call it. That way it'd be fun again. Like I'm not saying that mods make it not fun. Mods make it totally fun, don't get me wrong, but for me, my opinion on mods and glitches and hacks and stuff, I'd say that I'd prefer it if there were a very limited amount of hacks, we'll call them mods, a very limited amount of mods, to where it would be difficult to get into a modded lobby or a modded game or someone with infections or whatever. I think it'd be better if it was very limited, and I think that'd make it fun. Right now MW2 is somewhat unplayable, just simply because of mainly Ninja, mainly all of these different mod menus that exist and such, other things. COD 4 is also unplayable. I'm not even sure if you can even get into lobbies anymore since everyone's on MWR. I'm sure that they're still playing COD 4 and MW2, but they're not going to be as playable as, for example, MWR. And MW2 was probably, I'd say it was probably my favourite game. So if they were to bring that out for Xbox One remastered and actually make it for the game, well, not make it for the game, what do they call it? Backwards compatible, forgot what it was called. If they were to have it backwards compatible, that'd be insane. I'd really like that. Not sure if they'll do it, I doubt they will, to be honest, but it's a cool idea, just stuff to hope for in the future. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I've got a little bit more footage like of the game. I just I won't just cut it off here. I'll let the gameplay run, and you can carry on watching. But yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Also, if you wanna like send me a message or like add me or whatever on Xbox One, I am on there. Oh, and one more thing, totally forgot to say it. I'll leave my gamer tag in the description. But on PS4, I tried to get the not the gamer tag, what would you call it, PSN ID or whatever. I tried to get the PSN ID Moxa and Moxification, and both of them were taken. I'm assuming that Moxa is like a common, not necessarily commonly used, I was going to say commonly used, but you know, I'm sure that people have thought of having the name Moxa before. You know, there's a guy on Xbox who has the name Moxa and isn't me, and they just happened to get the gamer tag after I had the gamer tag, and I'm sure that, you know, someone just got the name Moxa thinking, oh, this looks cool, you know, on PSN, but Moxification is taken, so I'm assuming maybe someone who knows me or someone who is subscribed or whatever just got the name thinking that I'd want it, or got the name trying to be annoying, I don't know. But you know, if you know the person who's got it, Moxification spelled correctly, obviously make sure that, you know, it's not Moxaification or whatever. If you know the person, or you've got the, you know, the PSN ID, let me know, because obviously it'd be sick to get that name on PSN. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening as well, and I guess I'll bring some more videos, some more content and stuff soon. So yeah, thanks Moxification, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.